Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is Amatazar from the Chicago camp, coming back at you again with another lesson entitled E Trying to Make You Homeless, No Cohabitation. So, we are not ignorant of his devices. That's number one. This man has been likened unto a serpent. Okay. That's one of his characters. All right. And this serpent can bite you. All right. Also, he can constrict you. Okay. So he's making things harder. And he's trying to create a situation where you're homeless, all right, and have to take whatever agenda he wants to push down your throat. So basically, what you have is you have J.P. Morgan and a host of other companies and real estate investment trusts buying up a lot of property. I was just told today, a coworker or employee said that he got a call from real estate company asking him out the blue, soliciting him, "Do you want to sell your house? You want to sell? You want to sell to us?" They trying to buy up everything and then drive the prices up where you can't afford it and you'll be homeless. Then what do? Create laws saying that you can't cohabitate. So you're trying to have a law saying that unless you're related to each other, you can't live in the same house, or put a number on how many people are in the house. So this was from the Insider, May 1st, 2022. A Kansas City voted unanimously to ban co-living rentals, effectively making roommates illegal in some zoning districts. So you're going to see that even more. I got a short to play. Let's get the short. Let me see. This woman brings it out. There won't be enough time in this 1 minute clip, but thank you for putting me on. Yeah, I think this is going to be the trend. Yeah, they don't want four or more people co-living that are not related, splitting costs so they can survive with these housing costs that are skyrocketing and don't make any sense because they want to get us to a feudalistic society. And this is not an exaggeration. Let's just say, for example, shits and giggles, Amazon buys up all these properties and they say your workers, well, since it's so expensive to qualify for a rental, you can live in one of these Amazon owned properties. And then we can give you credits for your food. You can order it from Amazon or go to Whole Foods. If you need pharmacy prescriptions, we own a pharmacy too. Everything can come out of your check. See, capitalism doesn't work unless there's a working class. And the more and more people who figure out about saving and co-living and OnlyFans of content creation and not working these jobs, they're not going to make no money no more. So they're going to force y'all to crawl before you ball. Okay. There won't be. Okay, so let's get some scriptures. I got everything in note form today because I have been driving. So I was trying to put it together while driving. So it can't be flipping back and forth. But let's go with says E's trying to make you homeless. No cohabitation. Micah 2:1-3. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily.
for this time is evil. All right. So you have Esau, Edom. He's the one that have coveted fields and taken them by force, and he's still doing it. He's doing it in Africa right now. Okay, but they don't do it as blatantly as they did in times past. Okay, now they tell you that you need certain, um, let's just say, uh, you need certain uh, sticky sticks, okay, or vaccinations. All right, and so what they do is they kill you in a different way. Let's put it that way. Okay, they kill you in a different way. I have a video on my channel that goes into that. Yeah, that goes into that. I can't even think of the title at the moment, but it's on here. It's on here. Psalms 10 and 5. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Okay. So Esau's ways are always grievous. Okay. Esau gonna always make it hard for you. All right. He's gonna do things like this and try to limit who you have in your house. All right. At the same time, he's gonna grieve everything around you when it comes to the food. He's going to tell you that it's okay for a man to be with a man, a woman to be with a woman. He's writing laws where your children at 11 and 12 years old can decide that they can change their gender. Oh yeah, he's doing all these grievous things. Okay. But 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we're not. Okay. Those of I remember before coming into the truth, I was what a person would call a conspiracy theorist. Okay, and I had a number of conspiracies that I had been looking into, but I knew that it was all evil, and I knew that the so-called Illuminati had a lot to do with it. But it wasn't until coming into the truth that I was able to see clearly the hand of Esau. All right. I saw clearly the hand of Esau in all of those conspiracies. All right. Isaiah 10 and 1, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Okay. So it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. All of these are laws. Okay. All right. This devil is gonna make a man an offender for just a word. All right. And all of the things that he's doing he's doing to his own people as well. Because you got to understand that the strings are being pulled, okay, by Amalek. Amalek is the one that's making all of the moves and all of the judgments. And they got all the politicians in their back pocket, okay? But we see it for what it is. The Lord has given us the truth and the understanding, all right? Now, whether you get it or not, that's on you, okay? It's whether or not the Lord wants you to see it. But he's tightening his grip. Till the next one, Shalom.